Hello friends, a very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my channel. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday scanners and screeners. So this video, I'm just going to create one more scanner, which combined with charting scanner combined with CPR indicator as well as Camarilla indicator. So we already created a CPR Camarilla custom code. So by using that CPR and Camarilla, so we try to find out a stock a scanner which help you to find out that CPR levels like TC, BC and pivot. So like TC and BC and the pivot. So on CPR levels, which is completely inside between the R1 and S1 of the Camarilla pivot level. So Camarilla plus CPR. So that may be a good scanner for breakout stocks. So here that kind of stock is forming such a pattern. I'm just going to find out with this video, and I'm just going to show you this is what an R1 and S1 of Camarilla. I'm just making R1 and S1 of Camarilla in black line. So here TC and BC and the pivot. So here is this color on TC, BC and the pivot, where we can change it in a dark mode. Okay. So this one is based on the CPR. Okay. So two indicators we are combining here, and we try to find out stock which is inside. So where you can look at this yesterday's Nifty. So the CPR levels like BC, TC and the pivot, it is completely inside between the R1 and S1 of this particular Camarilla. So where you can see this is a Camarilla pivot in black. So Camarilla S1 and Camarilla R1. So maybe a very narrow range, and we can expect to try to find out stocks, and maybe we can use for a breakout also. Like this is what a CPR levels. These three lines are CPR. So exactly inside between. So yesterday is not about a exact inside, but today is exactly inside comparing to the previous day. So this we are trying to create in the charting, and after finding out, we'll try to make some logic with this particular code, and we try to find us some strategy here. So let's move on to the video, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional strategies. And if you want, join our premium Telegram group, so where you can access all my premium scanners. You can get all the scanners which I have created earlier, and what are the scanners which I am going to create in future, that going to be added into that particular channel only. Okay, so if you need more detail, the number shown in here in this video, you can just ping me a WhatsApp, or you can just directly contact me the number. Okay, so first of all, one more thing, you have to understand the CPR, TC and BC. Normally BC is lower than the TC. Sometimes BC is greater and TC is lower. So if you are using this, TC is higher, sometimes it may be having issue. So we have already fixed the custom code, and it will be helping you to find out higher TC. So that will be fetching you only the TC would be always be higher than the BC. That is what the condition which you have created here, and it must be less than what we say less than Camarilla. So here we are using two types of indicator. So normally if you want to find out for the today, and we use for 1 day ago, so then it will be fetching you the stock for current next day. If you are using daily, if you are using daily, it will be fetching the stock for next day. 1 day ago means current day. Okay, so this is what a conditions which you are going to create, and here we have to add one more conditions, lower BC. So this is what a BC is always be less than the TC. That is what the condition which we have added here, and it should be greater than the support one. So we are combining two indicator. One is about Camarilla, another one is about CPR. So if I'm just combining this two indicator, and I'm trying to find out some of the stock which is inside between the levels. So 1 day ago lower BC is must be greater than. So not less than, it must be greater than. So these are all the stocks, almost 50 stocks which is started that Camarilla CPR levels as well as the CPR levels which is inside R1 and S1 of Camarilla. So let me check the stock trend is the first one. So where I'm just finding out. So something exactly the CPR level you can are able to see, and such a big breakout which is happening here, and that was a huge, it's a very huge thing. And one more thing also I'm finding here. So such a good move. So but we can't expect that such a kind of movement in all the stocks. Let me go for a TVS. So what the scanner will help you to find out. So exactly the CPR levels completely inside between the R1 and S1 of Camarilla. This is a Camarilla pivot, and this is what a CPR pivot. So it isn't exactly inside, maybe testing the level and it bounces back. Initially it breaks it. So we maybe try to find some strategical point, but I'm just going to find out with the scanner based only. So some of the stocks is moving lower also. Let me check IRFC. So, okay. So let me find out IRFC. What is the here? IRFC. What's happening here in IRFC? Here some range bound which is happening, which went higher and went lower and testing to the level, but it isn't exactly inside. So, but the scanner will help you to find out the stock which exactly forming a such a pattern inside between the previous day. That today's level exactly inside between. Let me check some other stuff. TCS, Ultratech. So the scanner idea is to find such a kind of stocks. Okay, that Ultratech is initially it breaks and again it came down. So what I just try, this will exactly fetch you. So if I want to find a stock which is today's 5 minutes, that is a first candle. So where we can look for a breakout, that momentum. So I of the first candle. I'm talking about the first candle, first 5 minutes candle. So let me add a few more conditions. So you can add other conditions to get some more powerful on the scanner. It must be less than Camarilla resistance one, and seem like that low of that particular first 5 minutes candle is greater than, maybe look for a breakout on support one. So by using this condition, so we are adding that today's first 5 minutes candle, it is an inside between R1 and S1 of Camarilla pivot. So let me check any stocks. I think no stocks. Maybe we'll check with the 15 minutes high. First 5 minutes high is less than Camarilla resistance. Sorry, here it should be 1 day ago. That's why no stocks is there. So we have to use 1 day ago. Then we can able to find if any stocks which is meeting these conditions. I think no one is meets this condition. Run Camarilla resistance one, support one. So let me check save the scan square any back test. I think we didn't get any. So that was not inside between the first candle. So instead of that 15 minutes candle, we can use, try to find. I think no one. So instead, we will check this one alone. Yeah, only one stock. But that condition is works. But if I'm adding this condition, it doesn't work. Okay, that means that stocks is not meeting the level. So maybe this is the only one stock on 29th July. So Titagraph. So it was an inside on R1 and S1 of Camarilla pivot. Let me show you. So maybe such a kind of pattern if forms, we can look for a breakout. I think this 29. Yeah. So this is what thing which I'm just instead of I'm just putting hide. So this is the first candle. It is in first 15 minutes candle, right? So 15 minutes candle on 29. Yeah. So exactly inside between R1 and S1. So maybe we are looking for a breakout, but initially it was in downside, and after that it was giving you breakout upside, and it was moving slightly. So, but that is also condition is not works. But you can add whatever the logics which you have idea. So after finding this, so because after finding such a scanners stocks, you can add some more conditions. So almost many stocks, but it is not about possible to tradable, but we can add some more conditions to find out a stock which is helping you to such a breakout one. So maybe bank nifty also be such a same thing. I'm just going to use a 5 minutes. Yeah, yesterday the CPR also inside, and initially it was started below, and one time it breaks above and again it breaks below, and it was moving lower. So we try to find something which is happening like this, and maybe helping you to find out the stocks. I hope you understood. This is what a logic which you are used to combination of Camarilla and CPR. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or at all, just ping me on my WhatsApp number which shown on this video. Thank you.